Morning, Taurus. How are we doing this morning? This is going to be your monthly read for October. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Remember, take what resonates, leave the rest. This may not be your story. Maybe the person you're dealing with. I don't know. We'll find out. But I'm going to do a Celtic cross to get a monthly overview of what you're dealing with, what might be coming in. And then we're going to do a small money and career read, kind of give you some advice there, maybe the direction you need to head, or whether or not it might be doing good. But this is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. This doesn't resonate with you, check your other placements. There might be a message there for you. I'm going to do one more shuffle, and then we'll get started. I hope you guys are having a good day, and have to beware of the noise, though. I'm sitting outside because, well, it's a bit chilly, but it is a lovely day outside. So, what do we have for Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, Spirit. Their current energy. What is their current energy? The Wheel of Fortune. Being blocked by their 8 of Coins. Alright, what's coming in? Apparently, Tauruses want to talk today. Okay. Magician. The Fool. Right. Alright, what's their subconscious? What's that subconscious looking like, Spirit? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. A 6 of Swords. Alright, what will we see in the future? What's coming in towards the future, Spirit? Alright, Justice. Okay. Alright. External. Hopes and fears, Spirit. Okay, we will have clarifiers for this. Nine of Cups. Page of Swords on the bottom. Alright, so in your current energy, you have the Wheel of Fortune. You're trying to wait for something to come in. You're waiting for the tides to change. But what's blocking you right now is the 8 of Coins. Now, normally the 8 of Coins is working on a project, but as you can see in this card right here, 8 of Coins, I don't know how well your view is going to be. You're solely focused on one project. You're focused on one thing. And it looks like you're frustrated, and you're not taking that time to really do it right. Or what's the word I'm looking for? You're not it's like you're working in chaos. That's what I have for you. In chaos. Okay. So coming up, you have the Magician. You're trying to manifest in what you want. You're trying to make that a reality. I see you working hard towards it. Because you do want that time to change. Like, you're tired. You're prepared for something new. What I do see leaving is the Fool. That leap of faith towards something. Towards what you want. Maybe a goal. Maybe a relationship. I don't know. We'll see. But I see the energy for that leaving. What I see in your subconscious is the 6 of Swords. You really just want to move into calmer waters. You really just, you want to take a break. You want to be more relaxed. You want to take that time out. What's coming in you in your near future is the Justice card. Alright, Justice is all about tipping those scales. You're trying to tip those scales towards you. Have a little bit more balance, equal give and take. But it's also maybe having one foot in, and maybe you need to balance out your home, work, life, You know, maybe focus a little less on trying to grab that situation that's holding you back, and maybe focus a little bit more on something else. Because in your internal influences, I see the Five of Swords. It's all about that conflict you have on the outside. But in this depiction, she's crying. I think she's done. She doesn't want to fight with it anymore. She's tired. In your external influence, I see the Page of Wands. You know, that's messages of happiness, manifestation, like messages of desire. Like, what is it you're wanting to come in? In your hopes and fears, we have the Five of Coins. It's all about leaving something out in the cold. Maybe you feel like you're being left out in the cold. Maybe you fear you're being left out in the cold. Maybe you're hoping something gets left out in the cold, or something gets dropped, or something along that lines. And your outcome, I have the Nine of Cups. So I do see a change in something that you love. Maybe a change in direction. You know, nights are about changing. Movement. But I do see something changing. Oh. And I think you'll get news of it. Alright. Let's see what we have for this Wheel of Fortune. Alright, this is going to be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. Spirit, we're going to clarify this Wheel of Fortune. What can you tell me about the Wheel of Fortune? One more, Spirit. Alright, tell me about this Wheel of Fortune, Spirit. Yeah, strength on the bottom. Alright, that's interesting. So I have the Devil, the Eight of Cups, and the Ten of Wands for Wheel of Fortune here in your current energy. So what I'm feeling is that you feel overworked and you're trying to walk away from something because it's honestly, it's too much of a burden for you. Like, I just feel a very rush of tired energy. I feel like you've put so much into this that you're just utterly obsessed with it. Whatever that situation is, it could be love, could be work, could be friendships, could be really anything in your circumstance. Oh, everybody's circumstances are different. But I see you trying to walk away from it and trying to drop that burden. You know, tell me about this Eight of Coins. Why is the Eight of Coins here in the blockage? Why is the Eight of Coins blocking the Wheel of Fortune? One more, Spirit. One more. Why is the Eight of Coins blocking it? That one fell to the floor. We're going to pick that up. Alright. We have Justice yet again. And options. The Wands. Got the Hangman on the bottom with the Star in reverse. Alright. So I think your blockage is you're trying to put work and effort to bring balance to a situation, but you feel like there's maybe too many factors in that situation. All you really want to do is move forward with it or have better communication. But I think you're putting too much work and too much effort, and you feel like it's not balanced, it's not progressing. You know, there's too many players on the field, is what I'm getting. And you're either trying to move past it, you know, you're trying to see things in a different perspective, but you're not taking that time to really heal. So, however that resonates from your situation. And sometimes you need to take that pause. Look at things from a new perspective. Look at them from a different point of view. You know, maybe instead of focusing on all these other options, you focus on one. And see where that leads you. You ever heard that saying that when you're focused on too many things, you're not really quite sure which direction you're headed? You know, take that time out. You know, take that perspective. Which direction are you wanting to go? You know, what are you wanting balance towards? You know, which option are you settling on? You know, this could be somebody else's energy that you're feeling about, that you want justice in a situation because you feel like you put too much work into it and it's not balanced and it feels unjust because you feel like something else or somebody else has other options. You feel like they're moving towards that. Alright, what do we have for the Magician in the current state? What do we have for the Magician? Up above. The Magician. Tell me about this Magician. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Are you manifesting a relationship? A marriage, possibly? Celebration of some sort? Is that what we're doing here? Alright, one more. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups on the bottom. We might have a pair here. We'll see. Alright. So, what I see is you're trying to manifest a relationship, a marriage. You know, have the strength to do that. To move forward. Trying to be more emotionally responsible, emotionally secure in your worlds. But I don't think you're quite giving it to anybody. You're being kind of stubborn. You're more focused on your own victories at the moment. At least that's what's coming in for you. I feel like this is a moving on read. Like you're trying to move on from something, but it's incredibly hard. But you're not. I feel like there's something you're missing. It might be your own balance in things in the situation. You know? Alright, tell me about this Fool card. Why is the Fool card leaving? Saw the Six of Swords again. We'll see if that pops out. Overall, what I'm seeing is that I think it's time that you're trying to figure out how to heal, how to move on, you know, how to show up better for relationships. And relationships could be anything. It could be lovers, could be friendships, could be really anything. Tell me about the Fool card. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Tell me about Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Tell me about this full card. Leaving. Tell me about this. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Right. Queen of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. I feel like the full Wheel of Fortune. Two Pentacles. To me, this tells me that you're not willing to take that leap of faith. You feel like the timing has passed. You know, you've been so focused on the past that it's time for you to start focusing on yourself. Take care of yourself, nurture yourself. You know, the Queen of Pentacles is all about being abundant, stable, grounded, you know, knowing that things are going to come into her. But I don't think you're willing to take a leap of faith towards anything in the past that might get in the way of that. You're working towards what you want, making head over heart decisions and focusing on your own confident, independent energy. With the Three of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. All right, tell me about the Six of Swords. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. Tell me about the Six of Swords. What do we have for the Six of Swords? Six of Swords. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have for the Six of Swords? I think subconsciously you want calmer waters. You want more, like, you're tired of the chaos and the conflict. You want peace. Tell me about the Six of Swords, Spirit. And the Empress to the Four of Swords. So the Six of Swords with the Empress and the Four of Swords. Exactly pretty much what I said, is that you want that peace. But you're going to take that time to wait for things to come to you. You know, go in down deep. Take some quiet time. Figure out what you want, what you need. And I feel like by standing in your own power with the Emperor and the Three of Cups, you're going to have that celebration. Well, the Empress is all about having things come to her. But you have to take that time out. Meditate. Sit in solitude. Really get in touch with yourself. What you want. What your needs. What your desires. You know. What you're feeling. Why are you feeling this way? How can you fix that? What in yourself can you fix to bring you some kind of peace? All right, we have the Justice in the near future. What can you tell me about the Justice? What can you tell me about Justice in the near future? Tell me about Justice, Spirit. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising? Justice coming up. I'm going to take both those. We got the Emperor and the Three of Cups again. So you want balance. And I think you're going to stand in your own right. You're just going to be like, no, I want my own celebrations. Nothing's going to get in the way of that. Okay? I know it's going to be conflict, and I'm still holding back a little bit, but I'm going to continuously keep moving forward. Is what I have. It's just like a boss up energy. Like, if any conflict comes your way, you're like, no, not doing it. Alright, tell me about the Five of Swords and internal influence. Tell me about this Five of Swords, Spirit. What do we have for the Five of Swords? Tell me about this Five of Swords. Clarified by the Five of Swords. Alright. And the Page of Cups. Okay, so you have the Five of Swords clarified by the Five of Swords. Which brings me back to Six of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Alright, so I see this as an internal struggle. You know, normally Five of Swords could be the outside influences, but I think this is more about the inside influences, the own thoughts that you are talking to yourself. What are you telling yourself? And I think it's strong. It's very strong. It's like a internal battle, and I feel like you keep feeding it, and you're not wanting to feed it. You're wanting to move to calmer waters because you have the Six of Swords on the bottom of the deck again. You have a lot of repeat cards. It's just one big internal conflict. And it's okay to have that internal conflict. But sometimes you have to slow that down. And you got to pick one conflict at a time and deal with that to move forward. You know? And don't show any love towards that negativity. You know? Sit with it, understand it, get why it's there, and then release it. Easier said than done. I'm fully aware of that. But if you continuously start giving love to that conflict, it just builds and builds and builds. And you're stuck. You're stuck in your own head. You're stuck in your own mind. When really, deep down, all you want is just peace. You want peace. You want clarity. So stop feeding the negative thoughts. All right, what do we have for the Page of Wands? For the external. The Page of Wands. Now, pages are all about messages. The Page of Wands is like, you know, maybe it kind of reminds me of a, you know, when you kind of light a match versus a torch, it's that small flicker of flame. Like that beginning of hope into a person's world. Alright, tell me about the Page of Wands for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do you have for Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. That Ace of Pentacles, I've seen that about 3 times. Conflict again. King of Swords. Lovers. And Two of Swords. Alright, so Page of Wands and your external influence. I already said that's like that flicker, that flame. It's like the start of that fire. I think what you're moving towards is you want a new beginning, but you want something stable. You want something grounded, whether or not you're focused on your money, or your home life, whatever it is to you. It's all about being okay, being self-assured, being, I can do this, is the kind of energy I'm feeling, you know? And it might come off slow and small with that Page of Swords in there, but are you listening to the messages that you're receiving? Are you listening to what yourself is telling you? Are you listening to that inner conflict? Now, the Five of Wands can be a conflict card. It can also be a team card. I think it's more about you're wanting that stable ground. That's your flicker. That's what you're working towards, is being stable, being grounded. You're trying to listen to those messages, but you want that support. You want a little less conflict. So the Five of Wands can go either way in your direction. You can choose to have that battle. You can choose to have that conflict, or you can choose to collaborate and work together. That decision's yours. But with the Queen of Swords, the Lovers, and the Two of Swords, you need to be very clear about your boundaries and what choices you want to make. And stop feeling like you're trapped in a prison. Okay, tell me about this Five of Coins and the hopes and fears. Hopes and fears. Five of Coins, Spirit. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. The Ace of Swords. Tell me about this Five of Coins, Spirit. Maybe one more. Two more. There's that pull again. With the Hierophant on the bottom. No, 4 Pentacles. Page ones. Alright. So your hopes and fears, Five of Coins, is like being left out in the cold, trying to leave something out in the cold. Do you have enough energy to leave something out in the cold, or are you fearing leaving something out in the cold? Okay? But you have the Ace of Swords to the Seven of Wands to the Fool. In all honesty, be very clear. Very, very clear. You want clarity. Okay? Maybe put your guard up. Take the leap of faith towards your own goals, your own prosperity, your own clarity. It is more about trusting yourself, being real with you, having a little faith, and stop holding on so tight. You know? What is it you're so guarded about? Or that you're willing to take this jump for? However that resonates to your story, honestly, I could not tell you. That's just what I see. Alright, the Nine of Cups in... My table's wobbly, I'm sorry, guys. If you're wondering what decks I'm using, it's the Silver Era Tarot and the Tarot of the Divine. It's actually originally my first deck. Alright, tell me about this Nine of Cups, Spirit. For Tauruses, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What does Taurus need to know about this Nine of Cups? Tell me about this Nine of Cups. Why is it here in the outcome? Nine of Cups. One more, Spirit. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I'll take that. Ace of Cups on the bottom. Alright, I see you changing something. Maybe the way you love something, or how you love. Maybe the way you present yourself. You know, you're working more towards what fulfills you. Alright? And you also have the Knight of Swords here, which means you're being very clear about it. But it's a quick, fast energy, and it doesn't really last long. But it's also clarified by the Sun card, which means I think you're starting to find your own inner happiness, your own wish fulfillments, and it's making you happy. And you have a new beginning in love with the Knight of Cups on the bottom of the deck again. So focus on that, bringing in your own cup of love. What do you love? What do you want to move towards? The things that you love, and put that work in. And that's going to bring you in a victory. So that's overall read. We're going to get what you need to surrender this month. But I do see happiness in the outcome. Alright, let's see what surrender has to say. What does Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Runner? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus need to surrender for the month of October, Spirit. What does Taurus need to surrender this month? Tell me about Taurus. What do they need to surrender this month? Surrender to prayer. And I'm going to give this one to you, too. Surrender to wonder and awe. Open to the magic of everyday moments and sense the awe and wonder in all of life. This attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. So, surrender to prayer. Give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from your heart, you will be heard throughout the universe, and the answers and support will arrive. So what is it you're really asking for? Maybe you need to ask down deep. Down? What are you really asking for? Alright. We're going to ask the Heart Oracle deck. I'm sorry it's so noisy. I'm outside, guys. It's really a pretty day. And it looks like one of us is getting an UPS package. These poor guys, they work so hard. I'm sending them love and light right now. Alright, what is Taurus to hear right now? Taurus and Moon Rising. What advice do you have from them? What advice do you have for them? I'm not going to take these. What advice do you have for Tauruses? So there we go. Got line getting two. We have helpless and hopeless, and choose your battles. So, are you feeling helpless? Are you feeling hopeless in a situation? You know, is there something you can ask for help, pray upon maybe? No? And then choose your battles. Choose them wisely. Not everything is worth fighting over. Not everything is worth the conflict. Okay. And because it's October, we're going to do our Halloween Spirit Oracle deck. It's okay to feel helpless sometimes and hopeless. You just gotta ask yourself why. Why are you feeling this way? You know, why is all the hope gone? Why is this hard work that I put into something making me feel this way? Is it worth feeling that way? Alright, what does the Halloween Oracle deck have to say? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I just got this deck the other day. I thought it would be really cool for the month of October. What do we have? We have Cauldron, Synergy, and Healing. Okay, so take that time out. Heal. Focus on your healing. Put the work into you instead of something else. Put the work into lessening whatever conflicts you have going on, or battles. Alright, we're going to hear from our Forest Fae. Some words of advice or some statements of wisdom. We're going to see. What do we have from Forest Fae? What can you tell my Tauruses? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have for them? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. The Woodwife. Trust your inner wisdom. The Sentinel. New opportunities shall manifest in unexpected ways. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Anything else for Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. The Mandragora Mother. Find the secrets hidden in the brambles. And on the bottom of the deck, the Troll Fae. Follow the secret signs, as treasures can be found where you least expect them. She's got a little moon symbol above her head. So maybe your treasure is within your own self-conscious. You know, trust your inner wisdom, trust your inner guidance. Your gut will never steer you wrong. You know, and understand that new opportunities, they do manifest in unexpected ways, usually when you're not expecting them. And get outside in nature. Sometimes you find more hope and more help in nature. So that's what I have for your Celtic cross reading. We're going to move on to just a quick money message, and we're going to see where we're going to go from there. All right, I'm going to gather all these up. Give me just a minute. So, and if you like this read, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. So anything you do benefits this channel. And hopefully there's a message in here that helps you out. Alright. Spirit, what do we have for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? For money, career. Money, career only. What do we have for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Money messages. What advice do they have for them? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Taurus signs. Five of Cups, Four of Coins, King of Cups. Alright, what I see is basically the blunt message I can give you is let go of regret. Stop holding on to whatever you're holding on to. Focus on what you care about, what you love. Be more emotionally supportive, and that's going to start bringing in abundance. And it might bring it in quicker than you think. Alright, we're going to get a Moonology Manifestation card. Advice for Taurus for money this month. Advice for Tauruses for money this month. What is it? Something they can work on. One more shuffle. There we go. Trust the universe. Trust the universe that everything will be okay. It goes back to that thought and prayer. Trust the universe. The bottom of the deck, be proud of yourself. No matter what, be proud of yourself. Practice gratitude with yourself. Okay? And honor your feelings. Your feelings are valid no matter what anybody tells you. All right, Taurus, that's what I have for you for the month of October. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. And thank you, and you have a wonderful evening.